My role is Director of Partnerships and Mission for the Diocese of Southwell and Nottingham. And in terms of the bigger picture, just so you know, we have Nottingham citizens now up and active in our area. We have a CUF joint venture, Transforming Knots Together, active in our area, which is doing a lot on basic budgeting and money management courses. So I just mention those because that's part of the context that we're trying to work strategically in terms of some of these massive issues that we've been trying to think about today. But I liked the comment about the snowball, because really what I want to talk about is a very small snowball. In 2012, I went to speak to one of our credit union directors, saying, what could we do to help? And she said, do you know what, if you could get some people from your churches saving with the credit union, that would be a brilliant start. And from that came our 100 times 100 initiative. I brought some leaflets along, so if people want a copy just to see what we did, we've got it. But the principle was to get 100 people from our churches to save £100 with one of our 2 credit unions in our patch, and leave it in there for at least 12 months. And we were told that that would have saved approximately £7,000 to £8,000 in interest payments on the loans that could be made on the basis of that extra capital saved. Very simple, and we had a target of £10,000. Very modest, as I say, a very small snowball, and we launched that towards the end of 2012. And the great thing I found was going around to people and saying, we're not even asking to give your money away. We're just asking you to pay, maybe put a little bit of it, if you've got it, somewhere else, where it can be perhaps used in a more positive way. And we've had limited resources to how we can promote this, but we've worked with Nottingham Credit Union and 2 Shires Credit Union in the north of our county. And so far, we've had 150 people who have joined the credit union, and they've saved £77,000. So when our target was very modest, we're really delighted that we have far outreached that, and that is rolling on as a very simple snowball of trying to work with the credit union, 100 times 100. In the autumn, well, just before Christmas last year, we launched another initiative with the credit unions called 25 times 5K. And this was focusing on PCCs and small charities and trusts to encourage corporate membership of the credit unions. And our target there was to get 25 PCCs or trusts or charities, whatever, to donate an average of £5,000. I have a role also as priest in charge of 2 small villages, and I have been able to convince my 2 PCCs to put their very modest fabric funds put aside for a rainy day into the credit unions. Far better.
Donate? Do you mean that?
No, to deposit their fabric funds. No, I'm not that persuasive. I have other places we could donate it to. Sorry, it was a slip there. Yeah, deposit some of their fabric fund, their rainy day fund, into the 2 credit unions. And to date, we have 16 organisations that have joined the 2 credit unions as corporate members, and £100,000 has already been deposited. On top of that, what it has done is begun the conversation and raising awareness about credit unions, about different financial opportunities and ways of where we put our money if we have it. And the next challenge, of course, which the credit unions is trying to listen as part of, as we were hearing about earlier on, is it would be really good if some of those people who've deposited in the credit unions might consider taking a loan out of the credit union or opening a current account with the credit union. And helping them become perhaps more financially viable. Certainly one of the ones that seems to be growing more than the other. But really it's just a very simple idea of depositing some of your savings with a credit union so that it can be used in a different way. 100 times 100 for individuals and 25 times 5K corporately. So if anyone wants to know a little bit more about how we've done that, please have a word in a few minutes.